Well, they have a list of demands, and today they took them to Annapolis along with signs and chants. Our Denise Douglas has the details on the rally as activists call for police reform.
The issue of police brutality, we can all agree, is still very much on the front burner following a number of incidents, including the death of Freddie Gray in Baltimore. Here in Annapolis today, a number of groups are gathering to demand change. You can see behind me there is CASA, there is the NAACP. Some are waving signs saying Black Lives Matter. Others have another sign saying stop killing us. All of this, as the Public Safety and Policy Work Group, made up of legislators, is also meeting. Some of the people from this group that you see here will be testifying before that group. Again, they are demanding change. They want a difference when it comes to police training, more transparency in community departments, and a number of other things. Here's what they said.
We want to make sure that when they have situations where they actually have evidence to show that the police have used abuse of power, that consequences come and immediate investigation is done and disciplinary action is taken against those officers. Now, one of the things one of the things that not too many people have talked about was even in their hiring process, they do an examination, a psychological examination, but we think that during their employment, they need to do more frequent psychological investigations. Why? Because the stress of the job.
So we actually began working on this issue when we began working on issues of immigration and police working together in terms of enforcement. And what we noticed as we were doing that work and pushing policies to separate those two lines is that frequently the cause that resulted in someone being deported was in fact racial profiling. It was racial profiling while driving, and sometimes in those incidents there were further evidence of police abuse or police misconduct. So this is not a new issue to the Latino community either, and that's why CASA is so invested in this issue together with our African American brothers and sisters.
The Public Safety and Policing Work Group will take the information that it gathers from folks here and research that it does and make a recommendation to the General Assembly in time for the start of the new session in January. I'm Denise Douglas in Annapolis, CTV News.
About 50 people turned out for today's rally.